All right, I'm so late to this Sydney Sweeney good jeans controversy, but let's go ahead and see it.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn.
Got the heavies.
Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
Okay, so that's it. This the ad that everybody was mad about?
That's Nazi propaganda.
You want to go to American Eagle?
Oh, I can't go in there because I'm black. They're racist shit online, talking about blue jeans and white people. Boycott American Eagle. Boycott the shit out of them. Boycott American Eagle. Do not buy them and cancel this person.
American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this. Like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes.
And now we have this interesting ad with a play on words where we pass on blue genes to those genetically with blue eyes.
It's giving red pill podcast bro with no marketing experience clearly running their ad department.
Let's see that one more time with commentary.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans.
First, she got the heavies, you know what I mean?
And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing.
I don't know about all that, but go ahead.
Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
Okay. This ad apparently took the internet by storm. I kind of saw it in passing. This was my first time really watching the entire ad. So before I go in, let me try to at least Steelman the argument for the people who feel that this was a racist ad. I would assume that they would say, you can't say she has great genes as a white person because Hitler eugenics talk. I'm trying to give a good faith argument, trying to present what I think would be their best argument, right? So I think they would look at it like, yo, as a white person in America, given the history of America, you cannot say as a white person that you have good genes or even joke about the topic in terms of a metaphor, a double entendre, a double meaning on the word genes, genes meaning genes like DNA, genes meaning blue jeans, because it's a call back to eugenics, the Aryan race, Nazism, Hitler, etc., etc. I think that's like their strongest argument that they're going to have, that they're going to put forward, right? I don't think this is that. My people, right? I understand why someone would be sensitive to that topic, right? But when people do these types of things where we're crying wolf at every single small thing, when it's actually time to call wolf, it makes it so where a lot of people are going to be a lot less likely to believe you. It's literally the story of the boy who cried wolf. He cried wolf so many times and was playing around that when he finally called wolf, no one came and he got eaten. I don't want to pretend like I don't understand why people do go to these links. But yeah, do I think that American Eagle and Sydney Sweeney were trying to bring back the Nazis or like anything like that? No. I think they were making a cool play on words. Jeans, denim jeans, Sydney Sweeney, she has good genes, meaning what? She's a hot chick. I mean, yo, to white people, she has like the prototypical build, right? She's blonde hair. These blue eyes, like, yo, to white people, white people, correct me in the comments, don't let me speak for you. But to white people, you know, blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits. This is like an A+ build, right? You know, to black people, this will be like a girl she's brown skin, you got a fatty, long hair. Like, that's what a blonde hair, blue eye chick is to them. Why can't she say she has good genes? But if the message behind all the people with all the outrage about this ad is, yo, if you're white, you can't say you look good, you have good genes. That's just complete bull. Yo, if you attractive, if you super athletic, if you super smart, it's like you got something exceptional like that, bro, you got some good genes. Unless you want to make the argument that there is no such thing as good genes. All things are good genes. You know what I saw yesterday? I saw ISO speed, do a backflip with 2 dumbbells in his hands. The boy ran a 4.344 40-yard dash. He has good genes also. Like, a lot of people have good genes, right? If you want to make this an argument about there's no such thing as good genes because everyone's genes are inherently good, right? If you want to make it an argument about that, you can have that point. Sure, if you want to argue though, just like good, you know how people say good hair? There's no such thing as good hair. There's just hair. No such thing as genes. There's good genes. Okay, I hear you, right? But I think most people understand that Sydney Sweeney in this ad, she's not saying like, I'm the superior race. It sounds silly to even say out loud. I'm white and I'm the superior race. That's what I mean by I have good genes. Oh, and by the way, buy these genes. I think she's saying, yo, I'm hot. Hot. So buy these jeans.
This American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So, were you surprised by the reaction?
I did a jean ad. I mean,
Yeah, I agree. I think she looks at it as just based on the look on her face. She's looking at it like, yo, the outrage about this is silly. I mean, I agree.
I love jeans. All I wear are jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
The president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me
So
like,
she said the president tweeted about the jeans ad. I'm assuming the president, Donald Trump, he was in support of the ad. So it makes sense why people were outraged over this. It's because it was politicized. So if Trump tweets in support, this is how our politics are in America right now. If Trump tweets in support of something, if he's in support of something, you gotta be against him. Or like, you're not like moral or ethical enough, right? So it makes sense. Trump was in support of it, so people hate Trump. So now, yeah, they put all the stuff they hate about Trump, they're putting it on her. Crack the code, man.
I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public. Some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
So basically, it seems like what she's asking her is like, yo, did you vote for Trump? Are you a Trump supporter? That it kind of seems like that the question is veiled a little bit, but she's asking her like, yo, you support Trump? You was happy he supported you, or you hate him? Tell him I don't need your support.
Made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like
From a jeans ad, you gonna get an idea of what she believes politically from a I have great jeans ad? Like what?
I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No. Like who would, yo?
If somebody,
Yo, you can't even control that. If people are making up like all this mental gymnastics about what they think you believe off of some paid promotion that this is, you can't, why would she ever think about that, man? She can't even control that.
Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have?
the ad spoke for itself.
She's so, what the interview was asking her, it seems like to me, is she's trying to ask her like, are you sorry for saying that? Yo, you never apologize unless you are actually sorry, man. Especially like these type of people who are like intent on just seeing the worst of you in situations. Never apologize to these people, man, unless you actually did something you sorry for, because your apology is never going to be enough. They're just going to nitpick and nitpick and nitpick, and you apologizing is like them winning. Like the apology does nothing. They aren't going to treat you any different. They're going to continue to do what they do. Right? And a lot of content creators who made like the rage bait pieces about this is, no, this is not right.
The American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this. Like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes.
Gen X, a lot of the people who make that type of content in response to this, they got a financial incentive, man. It just is what it is. Even if she apologized, they would nitpick her apology or talk about how it doesn't matter or talk about how, she shouldn't have done it in the first place. Only apologize for something if you're actually sorry for it, which it don't seem like she's sorry for it, because it doesn't seem like she did this ad thinking like, yo, we about to push white supremacy right here. Yo, where the hoods at? The KKK flags. Like, it don't seem like she was on that type of time, bro.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of
the fact that that's what some people got from it. Y'all saw me when I first watched it a couple minutes ago. I just thought it was, it's a hot chick advertising jeans. She's saying she got good genes, meaning big tits, blue eyes, white hair. I mean, to white people, this is it. Now, if it was a black person, a black girl doing this, you got a fatty, she, long hair, good genes, right? But some people actually took from that ad racial superiority. What?
Like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I
The interviewer really want her to apologize. She's like, I'm giving you a chance to apologize. Do not apologize to these people unless you actually did something you're actually sorry for. Trying to apologize to these type of people to just kind of acquiesce to them or to try to get them off your back, it's an exercise in futility. It's never going to work.
have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Let's talk about
Facts.
Cassie. You got that?
Period. Okay. I like that response from her. The only thing is, I'll leave it with this caveat. Unless Sydney Sweeney, an American Eagle, has a history putting these like racist, eugenics, Aryan race innuendos in their promotions, unless they have a history of doing that, I can't look at this ad like that, man. This is too vanilla. Now, if they have a history of doing this type of thing, sneaking this type of stuff in content, okay, then I hear you out. But I would be remiss if I didn't say that I understand. I did some activism in my high school and college years. I've met the type of people who are, be activating on anything. They super activating. If it's too many, like they're just willing to start a protest at any given moment. I've been around these types of people. I've worked with these type of people. I've pushed policies with these types of people, right? I understand enough to know that, people have a lot of bad, and here's where I think it comes from, right? Other than the content creators who are trying to get financial gain, because that's not everybody, right? I don't want to paint everybody with that brush. There are people who have very negative experiences with white people, especially racist experience, right? To where when they see something like this, they're triggered. It triggers them because they had so many racist experiences before. This is just like further proof, further validation of their experiences, right? So I don't want to pretend like I don't understand why some people would actually take this personal, right? I'm just not one of those people. Y'all know I'm from Southern California. If you know our demographic makeup here in Southern California, there be days where I don't even see white people. Where I live, it's mostly Hispanic, Black, and Asian. There be whole days where I just don't see any white people. And I'm also not the type of person where I walk into a place and I'm like, ooh, there's no Black people in here. Oh, it's 17 white people. Like, I'm not that type of, I'm not even thinking on that type of timing, bro. I don't care, bro. But I understand, like, people have like these complexes with white people where this type of thing bothers them. I'm explaining this to y'all in case y'all don't understand, but there's still even a part of me that doesn't fully understand. People have like, I don't want to call it an inferiority complex, but they have these type of complexes with white people to where it invokes racial superiority, Nazi eugenics, Aryan race takes from something like this, right? I think it's overblown. I think it's boy who cried wolf. I think it's an exercise in futility. And I actually think it's harmful because when something actually happens that actually deserves to be called out like racially, you aren't going to be taken serious. You cried wolf 50 times this year, bro. And it wasn't no wolf. Yo, you can be African, American. Yo, what Adrian Broner say?
You could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Asian, white, Indian. I've known these type of people my whole life. I don't feel negative about any group of people like that, except people who own dogs and live in apartments. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And I don't have like an inferiority complex with them. I've been outperforming all groups. Asian, white, Black, African. I've been outperforming them academically, at work, by any metric, bro. I've been outperforming these type of people my entire life. So I don't view myself like in this like inferior or like victim place. It's just not my experience. But again, I'm from Southern California. It's people who got actual terrible experiences to where they could use those to validate something like this. But real quick, before we leave, story time. Can I do a story time? Because like I said, I know the type of people like, yo, we about to be an activist at any moment. I'm not saying they wrong, right? But here's a story. I remember when I was touring colleges, I was still in high school, but I was doing my little college tour thing, trying to find out where I'm gonna go. And me and my uncle, we went to tour this college. It was actually the University of California. I'm in a bookstore, I'm getting my merch, getting my hoodie, etc. Me and my uncle, we go up to pay. And a lady behind the counter, it's a white lady. Again, I wouldn't have remembered this. The details, she's a white lady. I wouldn't have remembered this if what I'm about to explain didn't happen. We go to the counter, right? Go to the pay for stuff, and she says, "Oh, are you an incoming freshman?" I'm like, yeah. She's like, "Oh, like, are you an athlete? Do you play sports?" Now, me personally, I didn't think of this like, yo, she's stereotyping me into the athlete because I'm black. I didn't think of it. I just answered the question. I was like, oh, no, I don't play sport. I used to, but I'm here to study business. But my uncle, he didn't appreciate it. He took it personally. He was basically on some, how dare you accuse my nephew of being here for sports as if he can't get in academically, XYZ. Like he took it somewhere where I would have never even thought of that. And maybe he was right? I'm just saying so y'all can understand how I think. I didn't think of it like that. I'm thinking like the lady is hitting on me. She looking at me like, oh, you tall, you in shape, you play sports. I'm thinking she won't, some meat type deal. Racism was like the last place my mind went to. And maybe I'm wrong because of that. Let me know in the comments. But something similar happened recently, right? And it made me think of that moment. I was in Foot Locker. I was trying to find like the Anthony Edward threes. No, I was in Champs or Finish Line, one of those. Shoe store. I was trying to find the Anthony Edward 1 shoes. Waiting if I want to buy them. I didn't end up buying them, but I just wanted to try them on just to see what size I was. I'm size 13. I wanted to try them on and make sure. I tried the shoes on foot. I'm like, I don't know how these look on foot, if they look right or not. So I asked the people in the store, yo, how do these look? And I stand up, I show them the shoe. The lady, she was like, they look fine. Like, she's like, but are you gonna hoop in them? Are you gonna, play basketball in them? I was like, no. In the moment, I didn't think anything of it. But I laughed when I thought about it later because I'm like, this is kind of like the college situation. Like, what if I was the type of person to be like, how dare you accuse me of playing basketball? You think because I'm black, I can play basketball? What if I suck at basketball? Like, what if I was on that type of time? But in real time, I was just like, no, I ain't gonna hoop in them because they're basketball shit. Right? That's why in my head, I'm thinking like she's asking if I'm going to hoop in them because they're basketball. They're Anthony Edwards shoes. But if I was the type of person to be like, activism, I could be like, yo, don't you ever accuse me of playing sports. Basketball specifically. Not me though. So yeah, I get it, man. I can understand why some people will react to this ad the way they did. Just not me though. That's just not where my mind goes. But yeah, let me give you all an example that I do think was racially motivated though, right? This happened a couple weeks ago. I was at Sprouts, it's an organic grocery store, going buying some stuff. I always go to Sprouts, bro, like getting fruit, all type of shit. I go to the lane to pay. I didn't use self-checkout this time because I was, just feeling a little lazy. And the lady, this white lady behind the counter, she says, late night order? You got a late night order? I was kind of like, I was tired too, so I wasn't like in a joking mood. Like I had just got done boxing, like I was tired. He's like, late night order? I kind of just looked, I said, what does that mean? Like, yeah, I was very like stoic because I was tired. Like, I had been fighting all day, right? I was not how I am right now in the YouTube video. I'm up, I'm spunky, I'm looking at the camera, it's a bright light in my face. I was just like how I normally am, which is very just like stoic. I was like, what does that mean? I really didn't know what she would mean, late night order. And then she goes, DoorDash, right? Like she asked me, so like she said DoorDash, right? So assuredly, like, nigga, you do DoorDash, right? I just looked back, I was like, nah. And then she kind of was like, oh. So I do actually think that was racially motivated. Because I think just from that story, the majority of black men my age who come into that store are probably doing DoorDash. Or like even just people always think I look younger than what I am. Young people, there's a lot of young people doing DoorDash. And from those young people doing DoorDash, the black guys who come in are typically DoorDash. If I was like looking 50, 60 years old, do I think she would have said DoorDash? No. But I think it's a combination of age and race, right? Bless her heart. She was actually trying not to be racist. She was like, I'm gonna make some conversation with this guy. This black guy. I'm gonna make some conversation with him, right? To not be racist, right? But then she said some shit that could be construed as racist. Like, motherfucker, I've never done DoorDash in my life. I don't even think I've ever ordered DoorDash. When DoorDash came out, I already had a car. So yeah, I actually do think that part was racially motivated. But anyway, enough story time. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Am I missing something? Y'all agree? What you think, man? Yeah, man, the college uncle situation was crazy because when he explained it to me, like, yo, like he kind of told me like why I should be mad as we were leaving the store. I still didn't get it. But he explained to me why I should be mad. He was like, yo, she was basically saying you not smart enough to get in this school without sports. Even then, I was like, oh, I was like, I bet. Like, it's my uncle. I'm like, all right, bet. Me, I was like, I thought she just thought I looked like an athlete. I'm looking fit out here, you know what I mean? I'm looking fit, I'm looking fit out here, So yeah, I can see both sides. But obviously, I think this is a nothing burger. I think most of the outrage is just for content purposes. So anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I know I'm super late on this. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.